Hello Living Dead Dolls fans, this is Josh, aka Doggiepants from the Mezco Toys forums, coming at you with another Living Dead Dolls review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest doll in the Scary Tales series. Her name is Little Bo Creep, and she is Scary Tales Volume 5. Bum, 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 bum. Here she is. She just came out. I just got the doll in the mail today. And I haven't seen anybody really have her in the U.S. yet, so I thought I would do a review as quickly as possible so people could get a good look at her. So let's start with the coffin. Little Bo Creep has the photo of the doll right here on the left-hand side. It says Scary Tales Volume 5. Little Bo Creep devoured her sheep and licked all of their bones clean. Because of this task, she was fitted with a mask to keep her from dining on lamb cuisine. Very cute. Pretty standard coffin. No handles. Black. No design. About as regular as you could possibly get, except for the paper on the inside, which is pink, just like her mask. So let's open her up and take a look. Here she is, Little Bo Creep. Great doll, actually. Probably one of my favorite in the Scary Tales line. The Scary Tales line has had some hits and misses. I think the Little Red Riding Hood dolls are incredible. All three of them, I think, are really, really great. The Snow White, obviously, and the Evil Queen, I'm not a big fan of. But Beauty and the Beast were both pretty good. Beauty especially is a fantastic doll. She's definitely up there with them. They've done a really good job with this latest edition. So let's take a look at her, starting with her outfit. Pretty great. So she's got this dress. Black dress with the little pink apron that goes over top with a little bow right in the center. I don't know if you can see that. It is all one piece, so it does Velcro down the back, and you can take the doll off, or the dress off, just as a whole. Underneath, she has bloomers, so you can see they're actual pants like bloomers that flare out at the bottom. And then socks. She has socks, which is, I love that on a doll. They look like they would go up underneath the bloomers, but they don't. They're actually just pretty standard white socks that stop right here. But great. They look perfect with the doll. Not a problem whatsoever. I do have a few stray threads here and there, and I've noticed that with the Scary Tales line. It almost feels like the quality control is a little more lax in regards to them, but for the most part, she's in pretty good shape. A little clipping here and there, not too big of a deal. She has the oh-so-standard Mary Jane shoes for the Living Dead dolls. We've seen them use that quite a bit, actually, lately on the female dolls. But the best part of this doll is both the mask and this adorable hat that she comes with. I mean, could you possibly get any frickin' cuter? This little dead sheep head that she has on her head. The hat is no elastic whatsoever. It's just cotton. You can see the inside there. So there's no give, but it fits really snugly on her head, so it's not a problem whatsoever. It's my favorite part of this doll. I mean, look at how cute that is. Stop it. Just stop it. After that, we have the pink mask. The pink mask is the Hannibal Lecter style mask that we first saw on Resurrection Sybil, the very first Resurrection series. It's exactly the same quality. And the mask, if you haven't seen one of these before, hold on, take a little maneuvering to get it off. It has quite a bit of give in it, so it is pretty flexible. It has these holes along the side, so you can see a bit of her face, and then when you put it around her face like that, she has the little Hannibal Lecter like mouth guard so she doesn't bite you. The one weird thing about this mask with her hair the way it is that it's frankly impossible to get off, and I'm not even going to try. Because if I did, I would mess up the curls of her hair, because the elastic on the bottom is so tight, it would be really hard to stretch it to get it over her face. So what I'm going to do, just so I can show you the doll a little bit, is kind of push it around to the back. So that's a bit of a bummer for me, because I probably would have liked to choose whether or not I was going to have her displayed with or without the mask. But not too big of a deal, because when I have it in the back, it's not too bad. So her face paint. It's interesting because when I first saw the face paint of this doll, I was actually not that interested. I thought it was kind of standard standard doll recently, and she had the drawn-on teeth, which I'm not a huge fan of. I've actually kind of disliked it in the majority of the dolls that I've seen recently, but she is the first doll that I think it actually works. So I'm going to give kind of an up-close shot of her face so you can get a look at what she looks like. Really is pretty beautiful. The eye makeup is really nice. It's not smudged. I don't see any stray paint anywhere. The paint is not very bold. I was expecting kind of a little bit bolder colors to pop out, especially the pink of her eyes and things like that. But it's pretty muted. It matches the color of her dress pretty well. The one part where this doll goes a little bit astray is her hair. She has the hair that we saw on Gretchen, which is a bit of a disaster. I don't know if it's the new manufacturer or what the deal is, but when you look at hair, like say Orchid from Series 19, when they were doing these pin curls, these like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, these little curls here, they're so well done with dolls like Orchid and Jubilee and things like that. But they just are made very, very messy on the newer dolls, and I think that's a manufacturer thing. Plus, the hair is extremely, extremely thinly rooted, which doesn't bother me too much because I'm going to be displaying her with her hat. I do like the color of her hair. I like the pink that's kind of pushed through it here and there, the little highlights. I think they did that pretty well. But the pin curls are a problem. Not nearly as bad as the ones that I had with my Gretchen doll, which I finally gave up, and I just tried to comb it out and give her a bit of an afro. But still not the greatest. I was a little disappointed about that. But for the most part, I think this doll is really, really good. Like I said, it's one of my favorite Scary Tales styles that they put out. I mean, come on, Little Bo Creep with this mask and this sheep hat that is amazing. The only thing that I would have liked to have seen is if they would have given her, one of those little staffs that curls at the end. I think that would have been really, really cute. But I understand why they wouldn't have done something like that, because there is so much detail on this doll and so many little pieces that to produce another piece would probably just not been affordable or practical and been able to still make a profit. Because I am more than happy with her pink face mask and her beautiful, beautiful little sheep hat. There we go. That's my review for Little Bo Creep, Scary Tales, Volume 5. We're hoping that we're still going to see Little Miss Muffet. According to Damien, when I've asked him the last couple of times, he said that she is still being produced, but there was some talks of some changes that they were going to implement in that doll. So we'll see what she's like when she comes out, and whether she'll still be considered part of Scary Tales Series 5. Who knows? Maybe she'll be Series 6. But as soon as I know more, I'll post on the board, so keep an eye out for that. That's it. Out of 4 stars, I would give this doll, I would say 3. I think with the design of this doll, she could have been a 4. She really could. It was more of quality control with the manufacturer. If her hair had just been a little bit better, and the quality of the clothes had just been just a teeny bit better, it would have been a perfect score for me, because the design is really, really, really fantastic. So I highly recommend getting out there and getting this doll. She is not really out that much in the U.S. I know a toy company that gets things pretty early, so I was able to pre-order her and get her right away. But as soon as she starts showing up in stores and online stores and stuff, grab her. She's worth it, I promise. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll get back at you again soon with another Living Dead Dolls review. Thanks so much, guys.
Did you see Mary's lamb? Yes. It was so obedient. It followed her everywhere she went. But little Bo Peep